Hello everyone. Today I am going to show you how to revive a dying plant. Now if you can see, there are two plants potted in this pot. One is almost on the verge of dying and this is still safe. And this happened because I was not at home for some 4 to 5 days and it rained heavily in my area and there was nobody to take care of these plants, and these were completely drowning in water. So overwatering also creates this kind of problem. Now what I am going to do is I am going to take out this plant from this soil with the help of this. Then I have a glass of water. This is not just plain water. This has this much amount of say 10% of it has diluted NPK fertilizer, which I recently showed you the preparation of diluted NPK fertilizer in one of my YouTube video. You can also find the link in the comment below. So let's get started. First of all, I have to take out this plant from the soil. I have to very carefully do that. The soil type which I used here was mixture of compost and the normal roadside soil which we get. These are my zinia plants. And I have to be very careful so that the other plant is still inside and the one which I want to remove only gets removed. I'll remove this soil, little bit of soil, so that the visibility is clear. Now I can start seeing the roots. I'll tap from here so that the soil becomes loose. I'll also remove this sticker so that I can see what is going on inside. So as you can see, half of the plant is out of the soil and still some is there inside it. This is the plant which I had sown from the seeds. The result was really good and I was enjoying it, and the bud has also the flower was about to come. See, I have a bud here, but now it looks like it is about to die and I don't want it to die. Let's see if we can revive it. And even the other plants, if you see, the leaves are turning brown. So I want both of these plants to be revived. So we'll carefully hold the plant and we'll try to the soil to come out. So as you can see, the soil has started coming out. We will not give any kind of pressure to it, and see, it's here, it is out. Now my next task is to remove, see, it's out. So my next task is to remove the roots of the plants and the soil, separate them out, and then I'll add both these plants to this water, to this glass of water. The roots have developed good, but not in very huge amount. Maybe it is because of the structure of the pot. I only drilled down the hole at the bottom, but later I was doing some research and I found out that it is good to have air layering kind of pots where you have a lot of holes at the sides of the pot as well. So when I'll repot this plant, I will make sure that this plant has a lot of holes at the sides of the plants. The soil is wet, and that is the reason it is taking so much time for the roots and the soil to get separated. But I will not do it by force so that my plants completely dies. Now as you can see, the amount of soil has reduced comparatively very less as it was in the beginning when I had just taken out the plant from the pot. And now I will not forcefully remove the soil because the roots are very thin, and there are chances that I might damage them. So I will directly add this plant to the glass of my water. The reason being that the soil will gradually dissolve in water and it will settle down. Being heavy, it will settle down. So what I will be left with only the roots. So I will keep this for some 9 to 10 hours. And in the evening today, after 9 to 10 hours, I'll reshoot this video, and I'll show you what is the condition now of the plants. So as you can see, as soon as I added this into the soil, into the water, the soil has started settling down at the bottom. And we are about to see the root structure. Now both the plants have been removed from each other, and you can see the roots. And I'm sure if I keep this in this water, the plants will absorb the fertilizer in it. See, this one has better root system, and maybe this is the reason it is still surviving, and the other one is on the verge of dying. So I'll keep this glass with the plants for some 9 to 10 hours, and then I'll repot it into the soil. And I'll make sure that the soil is not having a lot of water. I'm positive that the plant will revive. Let's see. Thank you. So it has almost been 11 hours now, and these plants were kept into NPK fertilizer, and now I am going to repot these plants into another set of soil. Let's see what is the condition, how are the roots. So first let's see this plant. The plant which is on the verge of dying. The condition is really poor and the chances of survival are 50% for this. So I have this pot. I have created more holes in this pot so that for better air layering purpose. I have added some soil to this pot. Now I'll press the soil so that it does not contain any air spaces. Now I will place my plant very carefully here. Half of my pot is filled and half is still empty. So I will place my plant very carefully here and I will add some soil on the top of it. Now while I am placing my plant, I can see that the roots have not settled down properly. So what I'll do, I'll make a small hole. Yeah, now you can see. So I'll make a small hole and then I'll put the root inside that hole and then I'll cover it up with the remaining soil. So now I have created a hole in between of this pot. Okay, it's fine now. And now I am going to place this root in this hole. Be very firm while doing this. Now I am going to place soil on top of the root to cover it. Press it very gently. And next I am going to add more soil to this plant, to this pot. Previously I had done this with my rose plant and the result was positive. It was 100% success rate. but I doubt that this plant is not going to live. I'm just praying that it lives, because it is already having a bud, and I don't want it to die completely, because this came out from the seed which I had sown, and I did not purchase this from the market. So we will firmly press it, and now I will not add water to it. Since the soil was slightly moist, so I will not add water to it. I will do the same thing. Now let's see the roots of the second plant. Wow, these looks pretty good, pretty healthy roots. These are thick, these are dense, and as compared to the previous one, these look good. And if you see the plant, some of the roots have turned brown where the others are still green. So there are still chances that this plant will survive, and the success rate might be ranged from 70 to 80%. Now let's take another pot, half filled with soil. Then we will make a hole in the center of this pot. We'll place these roots in the soil. Then we'll add some soil on top of these roots. From all the directions. So there we go, and if you can see, the plant is standing erect. So I think the chances of survival are more here. The plant is the plant which absorbed the fertilizer today for some 11 hours. Now it will be very happy to be in the soil, and next I will place this in the sunlight, and I will show you the result very soon. Thank you for watching. Do like, subscribe, comment, let me know if you need more information about it, and I'm pretty sure you will be also waiting for the results. So here we go. Thank you for your time.